My name's Dave Stubbings. I'm one of the trustees and the treasurer of Uzima on Our Hands. And
Yes, and I'm Joy Mole. I'm also one of the trustees, and I'm not sure what I do.
you're the chair.
I'm the chair of trustees. Well, we're doing a new fundraising campaign this year. I've just come back from visiting Uzima in Kenya, and for some time now we've known that the children are going to be needing some vocational training before they finally leave school. And we need 3 new classrooms and some storage, equipment, and paying some staff. And we need to fundraise for that. So that's the next step for Uzima.
This is a huge task for us. Obviously, it presents the equivalent of one of our year's income, and it's a big ask. But we've enjoyed incredible support with Uzima over the years, an incredible blessing, you might say. And this is a really good cause. It gives the kids a really good opportunity for life, to start life with a skill, with a useful skill, be it carpentry, be it metal work, be it needlework, whatever the options were. And it gives them a real chance to get started in life. So it is a real next step forward for Uzima.
And all the children will have a taste of all the different possible vocational training. So the boys will learn to sew, the girls will learn to do a bit of woodwork, and they're skills for life as well. So even if they don't get a job in that area, they give them a really good range of useful skills for their own homes and their own lives. So it'll be very useful all round. It'll help the whole of Standard 8, which is the top class. In Kenya, they don't stick you in the highest class because of your age, but because of your ability. Because some children start school very late, so they're often a bit later in coming up to the top class. But you also get some children that are ahead, so there can be some children of 13, 14 in that class, and there can be some of 18. So all the children that are there will take their exams in November. We're focusing particularly on 2 of the children in that class, one called Dorcas, one called Meshach. Meshach we've known for many years. He was sponsored originally when the charity first started, back in 2013. We've followed his life through. He had a very hard life before he joined Uzima. He was a street child. He ran to the streets and tried to live there for a bit because life was so tough living with his grandparents. His parents both died. He's really come on leaps and bounds since being at Uzima, and is a really lovely boy. I saw him this year and full of life, and he is one of the ones that would benefit massively from doing some of this vocational training. There's also a girl called Dorcas that we saw and visited her home this year. She is in a family where there are no parents. There are 4 children, 4 siblings. She's the second oldest. She's 14, and they just have to look after themselves. The parents left some time ago to look for work and do keep in contact, but they don't live there. So the children all look after themselves. And sadly, her older sister has gone down the road of prostitution to help to pay for food. So we saw very clearly that this could well happen to Dorcas as well. If she steps out of school with no vocational training at all, nothing to arm her in life to earn a living in any other way, then that could easily happen to her. Or a lot of women in that area have babies very young, and she could also go down that road as well. We meet loads of women there who've got children at Uzima who are very young, have had their children at 13, 14, and their lives are desperately poor, and it would be good to give someone like Dorcas a chance to change that and make life a little bit more dignified for her and have some choices in the future.
So we need to raise £30,000 to build the classroom, 3 classrooms that we need for the vocational training. We need to raise another £10,000 to equip the classrooms with the equipment to teach the skills that we want to teach, and we need specialist teachers to run those classes. So that's another further cost of £10,000. So it's a big ask, and it's a big amount of money to raise. If you want to donate, you can donate via our website through BT My Donate, which gives us which charges us peanuts for the donation, and will give us the gift aid straight away. As it's a really cost-effective solution. It's funded by BT, so it doesn't cost charities any money at all, and it's what we use, and it's a really good way of giving. So please donate via our website if you get the opportunity. If you're able to do that, that would be fantastic. Whatever you can give, it would be appreciated, and to help us towards this massive goal we've got to try and achieve before the end of this year, I think December, when these kids actually need this part of the training that we're offering. So our website is www.uzima, Uzima, inourhands.org. So please go to the donation page there, and you can find out more information. Or check out the website and see what we're about, see what we're doing. Read the visits, the different years and what's been achieved in the time since 2013, which is incredible. We built a school, we dug a borehole, we built a kitchen now, and we built functional toilets. Our next stage now is to build vocational classrooms for the next stage.
We don't just accept money through the website. You can give me your money, your donation, or you can give it to Dave. Cheque, cash. We accept any form of money that you'd like to give.
Every penny you give goes to Kenya. We don't spend any money in the UK at all. All of what we do in the UK in terms of publicity, in terms of support or whatever, is all funded out of our own pocket or funded generously by other people. So none of the money that you give will be wasted on expenses, be wasted on anything apart from actually helping and building and achieving what we want to achieve in Kenya. So and we have complete audit, if you're worried about the African charity thing of money being squandered. We have an audit this end in the UK, and we have an audit in Kenya by qualified auditors, so that every penny or every shilling in Kenya is accounted for, and we have full records to prove that. So there is no misappropriation or money disappearing or strange things going on with Uzima. You can be guaranteed of that.
So when I was thinking about this, a verse from the Bible came to mind, and if you are a believer and you believe in the Word of God, which we do, this verse is quite powerful. This is a huge amount of money to raise, and actually it does seem impossible to us because it is so big. It's more than we normally raise in a year. So we're asking a lot, but Matthew 19 verse 26 says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, 'With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible.'"